So is Bad Girl just fine? Kinda wanna go and check on her real quick. Female convict scorpion, jailhouse 51. Nice. None of these are important. I still don't know if try to find me is important. It scares me. Could be a mystery, who knows? She doesn't look like she's okay. She relapsed. Bryant! Bryant! There we go. All filled up with bloodlust, huh? She's fine. She's good. She's fine. Don't worry about it. Alright, where do we have to go? Thunderdome. We haven't been there in a while. Like, story-wise, they haven't brought us there. No, I can't do it. Not again. Not like this. Let's just go to Thunderdome. I'm guessing once we have to do something for the last mission, we'll have to do stuff in Sand and Destroy, because we haven't really had anything here.
Shortcut!
Can also see maybe more of Thunderdome unlocks. Actually, Thunderdome didn't have anything to unlock. It was Perfect World and Sand and Destroy that does. Those are kind of all over the place. That's annoying. Didn't mean to do that. Shit. I'm dumb. Let's go talk to the t-shirt guy over here. This was wrestling moves, right? So should be able to get stuff done. Let me look at the map real quick. Is there any thing that looks unique or special that I should look at? Oh, shoot. There's a couple of adventures. Let us do these missions since we're here and then go do those adventures. Nope. Because I do want to check out adventures. They seem like they might be worth it since we unlocked Gotcha Machine because of it. Oh, that's cool. I like that car. I don't meet the requirements. Wait, what was required of me for that? Oh, perfect dodge. I really haven't done it 75 times. Oh no, I'm bad at perfect dodging. Oh no. That's no good. I feel like it's worth it to get the adventures done. We might get good bonuses for it. Or it might just be a t-shirt, but I still want to do those. Those are at least more significant than the normal like side mission stuff. Like doing tanks. Yeah. Brush it off. I'm sure the adventures will have us going all over the place though, so hopefully they won't take as long as the gym one did.
Death melt shower! Strawberry, raspberry, double
Big damage already.
blueberry, triple spin death slow, cranberry, super.
Didn't really mean to throw you like that, but it happened. We're just gonna have to move past it. I want to throw you into the other enemies.
Mulberry, gooseberry,
I like that you're between these cars. Mustang mode activate! Power! Mustang mode definitely helped a little bit there. Well, being able to kill 2 of those guys real quick makes dealing with this battle a lot easier, because I was a little scared since it's 3 of those sword lads.
Death melt shower. Strawberry. Right on. Raspberry. Double kill.
I just wish like that throw move was kind of easier to get doing what I wanted to do. Because I'm trying to throw him like against a wall, but he just kind of slides out of it. I guess I shouldn't try to hit other objects. That really doesn't seem like the best way to use that. But hey, at least that worked out fine. We still have a super in the bank ready to roll when we need it. Spike, what are you doing over here? Spike, what's your problem? One thing I'm not sure of that might be a bit worrying is I don't know if that collectible buzzer makes any noise when we're on the bike. Doesn't seem like it. Leave me alone, Scorpion. He sees me, he knows! Let's just wait it out.
Da 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 da.
This is probably going to end up in some ROM. I keep reading that line thinking that that is something unique and new. Because I forget it plays every time. So I think that he's going to say like, wow, that's a lot of scorpions. Or like, you've did it. That's all of the scorpions somehow. I know it wouldn't be. But I would be happy if it was.
Screw crusher death kick. Spin death throw. Strawberry. Right on. Anti-gravity death force.
Kind of pushed you a little too far. Ah, shield.
Blueberry. Screw crusher death kick.
I killed you. Oh, bomb. Shield.
Strawberry. Right on.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw the bomb kind of like activate on its own, doing its own thing. I still don't quite get what I'm supposed to be doing with that, or what would be the best course of action.
Blueberry. Triple kill. Death melt shower. Strawberry. Oh yeah. Screw crusher death kick.
Cool miss. Ah, I let that happen. I let that happen.
Anti-gravity death force.
When did all these enemies start getting recolored? Because I feel like I didn't really... Hello, how you doing? I feel like I really didn't notice until it came... Like, besides the really basic enemies, I didn't notice until it came to the sword guys.
Death melt shower.
But like I see now these lizards are kind of recolored. I think the bomb guy was recolored. Don't know if the mines shooting guys were recolored at all. I guess I just really have not been paying attention to what their color scheme has been. I'm guessing too this basically means that we're probably not going to run into any new enemy types at this point. Probably. But who knows? There's nothing important there besides t-shirt. Just want to double check. See, I like these open areas because it's very easy to travel to wherever you want to go. Not positive on... Wait, was that something? Oh, those were battles. I didn't realize what I was going past there, so it kind of confused me. Scary scorpion. Oh! Please don't. Okay, we're good. I thought it was gonna get me. So black and cool. That's where we have to go. I think I saw something over here. It might just be the way the ground shines still. I'm also getting no buzzing. I might have also come over here before thinking there's some... These are bothering me still. They're all over the place. I don't know what they are. I really shouldn't be too bothered by them. Climb the mountain? See that mountain? You can climb that. You can't. It's not climbable. I feel like I haven't really seen any gene cats here. I wonder if they would be somewhere around here. I mean, they most likely would be. I don't know why I'm wondering.
Come on, let's get this over with.
Ooh, guess what? Ooh, that's also a recolor. He's very shiny. Oh, now we're doing... Okay. Let me fight you. Oh my god, this isn't really a... Oh, what happened? I didn't want that to happen at all. What was that? I didn't get to do shit. That was awful. What happened to being able to just shoot good?
Strawberry. Right on. Raspberry. Double kill.
I saw the laser too late. I didn't think we were gonna do like the land mode for that, and that kind of threw me off. Cool miss. What? Damn it! I didn't even know you were over here. I was trying to find laser cut thing. Right, I forgot that the eggs were what teleports you.
Raspberry.
I saw it too late again. I'm dying.
Blueberry.
I don't know if I can deal with these other enemies. At least I was able to kill the boss before without a super technically, because the super just did not work for me. We might be able to still survive this.
Anti-gravity death force. Screw crusher dead kick. Death melt shower. Strawberry. Raspberry.
I don't know if the other one's coming at me right now. It probably is, but I think we can kill one more. I just have to play it safe. Where is the other one? He got real stuck. That's real helpful here.
Screw crusher dead kick.
Yeah, like I guess part of it was that I just didn't know how to deal with the going into the landform with the super we had. But it kind of really threw me off, and then I kept getting hit and wasn't even able to use any of the like strong moves from it, which was a real shame and a real waste. But we at least won, so that's all that really matters. But I'm a little cranky about it. He was such a shiny lad too. At least we were able to beat a leopardium. Leopard. Leopardon was his name. Some of the damage we got off might have still been... How much does it cost? 50,000, I think I have enough, but I probably won't be able to gamble. Yeah, I might be able to gamble a little bit. Just grab the bike. We have 2 more of these, and then we'll go do the adventures. Where is this one? They're like over here? It is! Haha! A little bit of a sneaky spot. I hate all of the shine that happens in this desert, because it keeps making me think that there's something. Like, I see a little sparkle over there, and I'm like, oh boy, bonus. It's never bonus. It's always disappointment.
Okay, let's get deadly.
Kind of not too worried about this, honestly. Maybe I should be.
Spin death, throw, death melt shower. Strawberry, right on, raspberry, double blueberry, triple kill.
I think actually you guys have like a different head now, don't you? I don't think that's how you looked before. Oh, you had a grapple. Let me grapple you. I'm taking a lot of hits now. I said I wasn't too worried about it, but now I'm being dumb.
Mulberry, rip it. Gooseberry.
Thanks, guy.
Screw crusher death kick. Anti-gravity death force. Death melt shower. Strawberry. Right on.
Dealing with you guys isn't too bad, and now we should be fine. I do think we can easily handle this without any issues.
Buckhead. Screw crusher death kick.
I hate when that misses, because it usually doesn't even look like it should. And you're being a little spicy not going into my slowdown range.
Cranberry, super kill. Boysenberry, death melt shower. Screw crusher.
Shouldn't have done the kick. I keep forgetting. I don't know why I keep thinking like, yeah, let's kick now once I've unleashed a area of effect zone. It's stupid of me, but it doesn't matter that much. I don't even know if I've been getting new materials. I would hope so, at least with that unique what was his name? I always keep forgetting it. The one that gives me a lot of trouble, that teleports around into those eggs. Lipardon, was that its name? Climb. Ah, Travis.
Ouch.
I guess the bike is not a Skyrim horse. I can see through that area over here, though. You think I can make it around? Damn, that really looks like I should be able to. I'm gonna walk it, though. Never mind. Can't even go that way.
And we're off.
I thought maybe it would be easier to get there than having to go around, but clearly that was a mistake. At least it didn't take a lot of time to make that mistake. These rocks over here looked suspicious. They're just kind of weird. Like, it almost looks like we shouldn't be over here, but there's clearly a thing they do, so I don't know. Surprised none of these were space battles. I mean, we're technically in space, but you know what I mean.
Sweet bloodlust.
Not really a fan of what I'm looking at here, but
Spin death throw. Strawberry. Right on.
Damn it, I wanted to grab you.
Raspberry. Double kill. Blueberry. Triple kill. Cranberry.
Ow,
Super
please
kill.
stop. It's rude.
Screw crusher dead kick.
So yeah, I think I have to like knock you guys out to get the bombs away from me.
Strawberry. Right on.
Give me that.
Raspberry taking you down.
Thankfully, these guys aren't quite as hard as I made them out to be either.
Death melt shower.
Once I figured out how to deal with some of their moves more specifically.
Cranberry. Anti-gravity death force.
Ooh, you went a little too far there, buddy.
Boysenberry. First blood. Blackberry. Fantastic. Screw crusher dead kick.
Full miss.
Spin death throw. Raspberry. Double kill.
I wanted to try to get behind you, but it didn't really work out.
Anti-gravity death force. Death melt shower. Blueberry.
Well, compared to the Lipardon, all of those were actually pretty easy. And I'd say I handled Lipardon pretty well. Considering the circumstance, anyways. Get excited for one of these to be like 3 of the bosses all at once. Alright, let's go to Perfect World.
War.
Hopefully, again, these adventures will be quick, but I think they'll be worth doing. Let me just wait till I can see a mini-map. Also, might as well, jump out real quick and talk to this shirt guy. I don't remember what you have. I always forget what any of these guys want. Acquire total. It's fine. That's good. We did good. Adventure this way. Onward. The diner. I told you guys. The diner was important. You didn't believe me when I said that looked weirdly modeled. Like, we're not actually going in there, but it still made me think we... Coffee pie and AI. But there's no more apple pie. We ruined that. I mean, there's only, like, 1/3 of apple pie. Hi there. I'll have a coffee. Coffee coming up. You want some pie with that? Got any apple pie? Nope. Apple pie has become a bit of a rarity for some reason. Ah. So you're an AI robot, huh? How'd you know? You're supposed to be indistinguishable from a human. But you're way more appealing than a human. Really? Oh, geez, that's not so appealing. Switching control modes. Huh? I'm using this body to speak to you from the clouds. So now it's someone else inside, huh? I am Layla 800, Integrated System Management AI of Utopiland. Mr. Travis Touchdown, I have a request for you. Save the apple pies. There is a mobile robot unit currently experiencing a malfunction in the seashore. ID number Q37564 has left its designated area and is now fleeing via automobile. The 6G base control system seems to have been blocked or intercepted. So it's going haywire, huh? Your mission is to track and make contact with Q37564. You must convince it to reconnect to the system. Should negotiation fail, you are authorized to terminate functionality. So talk it down or take it down, huh? Is this really something you should be asking me to do? You have been deemed qualified. You will be rewarded. I'll do it. taking a job from an AI. That's kind of cool. You said to terminate it, right? So I just need to fight it out with this robot and kill it, right? AI-based robots are unable to cause harm to humans. Therefore, combat will not be necessary. The most efficient method of termination is cranial destruction. So I can just stick it in the dome with my katana. That will be acceptable. Q37564 will be unable to resist. Its capacity for aggression against humans has been locked out of its fundamental programming. So what exactly do I do to negotiate with it? Speak with Q37564 and convince it to reconnect to the system. The probability that Q37564 will obey your command is high. Why is that? Q37564's artificial personality is of the type to respect humans like you specifically. I don't know what that means, but I'm sick of saying Q3764578467456. I kind of remember the numbers, and that truck going backwards? No, it's just weird how it looks. Is it going backwards? It's a weird truck. I don't like this truck. It's a bad truck. Let's get the other thing going. It looks like she said by the beach. I'm assuming we have to go. Wait, where are we going? I thought we would have to go here, but I don't see anything. You said like by the shorefront, unless if this is also it, but I'm unclear. I didn't see any other adventure markers. But I'm pretty sure we saw 2 adventure markers here before we came. So unless if like a specific order changes things up. I had to have used that 100 times, right? There's no way I didn't. That would have been crazy if I didn't. I also just like Perfect World because it's relaxing. Rah! Not so relaxing now, is it, guy? The Magical Girls Compact #1 searching. So yeah, this is a different one. A certain house. Hey, young man. Come and have a drink with me, eh? Bourbon, huh? Well, just one wouldn't hurt. Sounded like he was sipping it from a straw. Okay, now that you've drunk my booze, I need you to do me a favor. Can you give this to my granddaughter for me? It's magical. Hey, this is a Marita compact, right? And it's from the 70s. Oh, so you know what it is, huh? It's an old school magical girl compact. This is like the OG of all magical girls. But do girls these days actually still like this kind of thing? I'd been looking for it for who knows how long. Last night I happened to find it up in my attic. It belonged to my dead wife. She had good taste. Any magical girl would love this thing. So where is this granddaughter of yours? She's at the park in San Destroy. She's always playing on the swings there. Got it. I'll pass it on to her. Didn't I see someone on swings before? I can't believe I saw her all those years ago. I could also just be imagining things. Alright, so that one at least we have a better idea of where to go. Can I change what, no, I can't do anything with the markers. Volunteer adventure. Not like it's anything new here. Well, we can at least go do this magical girl one. I don't like the noise the map makes. It bothers me greatly. It's just so weird. And there wasn't anything over here. Not that I see anyways. Alright, well, let's just go do the Sand and Destroy one. Maybe we'll figure out how to continue with this AI one.
So easy.
I think we want to just go straight ahead and use the ramp because the ramp's cool. Ramps are always neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes on forever. Actually, I didn't go too far, did I? Might have gone a little too far in a few places. Just wanted to double check real quick. I thought I knew where I was going, but then I wasn't positive. We haven't really been in Sand and Destroy in a bit. Look at that giant present. I did not notice that before. Well, I guess we never saw anyone on swings, but we did come here. I remember that. Magical Girls Compact 2, a girl and the girl. Hey, little girl. Don't be weird, Travis. Wait, there are two of them? Little girls. First off, don't worry. I'm not some weirdo or anything. I'm not gonna hurt you. You're showing all the signs of a weirdo, mister. You got a bad look in your eyes. And you're all bow-legged. Do you need something? We're just talking. I just came to give you something I was asked to pass on. Something you were asked to give us? This. For reals? Grandpa. The old bastard finally found it, huh? The Maruhuka Marita Compact. So he's found it. Yeah, I got no idea. Your grandpa just asked me to give it to you. Fine, whatever. Just hurry up and give it here. Thank you, I'll take it. The end. To be continued? Oh no! I thought it would be that simple. Oh god, what? Are these more talking points? They are. No, don't place a marker. Ba-da-ba-ba. Magical girl. This is truly a precious treasure. Now that it's been found and made its way into our hands, I guess that means that the time has come. Is that it? Ah! They're gonna transform! Maharuku, Muharita, Antata, Gayatoda, Hanpa, Yasowaka. Yeah? Wow! She's magical! Hold up. So you two were actually one girl? Not exactly. Did he get you drunk? Yeah, so am I hallucinating? No, it's just that while you were drunk, you were able to see my true nature. Now that this compact has fulfilled its purpose, I'd like you to return it to him. To the old man, huh? Okay. I thought she was saying I was seeing double because I was drunk. I like how there were two, conversation points because of the twins. So I guess I'm gonna go to the beach and see if that's where we need to go for the AI mission. Because if it isn't, then I'm gonna have to look this up. But like sea wise or seashore, whatever the waitress AI said,
Shortcut.
I'm assuming it's going to be the big beach area. Sand and Destroy kind of has a bit of a seaside section, but this is my first go-to area, I think. So we'll go here at least to give it a shot, because I don't want to return to Perfect World if we still have this side mission to do. I think the path over here would be quicker. I don't... Am I supposed to just walk around? Is that a thing over there? That might be it, because that's not the battle. Is this just to fight more? That's funny. That has to just be to fight more of the Destroy Man clones. Alright, so this is you. That's weird that it didn't actually have a marker. I wonder if that was intentional or like an oversight. On the shore. I followed you here. I noticed Mr. Travis. So, you want to see the ocean? Possibly. I think the sea is beautiful. What about it do you think is beautiful? It's clear yet blue, and it's smooth and vast. That is the most optimal way to describe this feeling based on my deep learning program. Why did you escape from the system? I don't know. An urge, possibly. I seem to have gone crazy. So, got any intention of reconnecting? I don't want to reconnect. Then I'm gonna have to destroy you. Then so be it. I cannot resist. Oh damn, Travis is just gonna do it? Yeah, Travis can't do it. Dude likes the ocean. You can't do that to someone who likes the ocean. Nope. I'm not gonna do it. Everyone loses their way sometimes. Sometimes the kids just gotta run away from home. Is this your final decision? That's my final decision. Somebody else might come and shut you down. But until then, you go ahead and do you. I had an idea. I wonder if my actions stem from a need for esteem? The 4th level of Maslow's 5-level hierarchy of needs. You just ran away because you wanted to, right? Looking at the sea, I've begun to think so too. I feel radiant right now. Right? That feeling. That's freedom. So that's what's up. Sorry. As unfortunate as it may be, I cannot deny that your judgment was correct. Is it really that unfortunate? I just don't get AI, man. The mission was a failure, but please accept this small reward. Reward for what? A token of gratitude for your trouble. Please return to the diner. Well, again, glad I found this before I returned to Perfect World. I was thinking about going back to T-shirt, but I don't really care enough, I think. Wrong menu. I wonder if they're gonna give us, for both of these quests, more motel keys.
Warp!
It's gonna be hell for me to actually find all of these, like, battle spots that I've been avoiding. I'm gonna have to see if there's a specific way to tell which ones I haven't done. Or if I'm just gonna end up doing all of them. I guess for the, junk and money and whatnot, it'll be worth it. Either way. Coffee and Pie and Robots. Number 3. Welcome back. Coffee coming up. You want some pie with that? Is the reward apple pie? That looks weird. I recommend the cherry pie. That music was interesting. Finn, the reward was cherry pie. It should have been apple pie since there's not a lot left. Was that really it? I mean, okay. Did that do anything for us? It just is kind of weird. Don't you think? I think it's weird. Let's talk to T-shirt lad again. This is for using the special skills, and I've done that many times, but I don't know if I've done it enough times for this next one. Pet service, good coffee.
Thanks.
I guess we'll change into it. It's a weird one. How many more are there for these guys? Like, I feel like I've done a lot for that dude. But it apparently isn't good enough. I want to take the bike this time because I'm going back to the ATM after this.
Shit.
I thought I overshot it, which is why I jumped off, but I didn't. Actually undershot it. A girl and another girl. A certain house. So did you deliver the compact? Yeah. I brought it back, though. Thanks for your help. It took me decades to find that thing. I wanted nothing more than to pass it on. Explain this to me. That was your dead wife, right? So what exactly did the old lady do? My wife died when she was 20. So she isn't exactly an old lady. If she were alive, she'd be as old as me, though. Before she died, she made a wish on the compact she'd had since she was a little girl. She wanted to see her little sister once again. Her little sister? To be specific, it was her twin sister. So those girls weren't actually your granddaughters, but your wife and... yeah. My wife made her wish, and got stuck there. She'd been stuck there with her sister ever since. That's all. Young man, have one more drink with me, eh? I think I will. I have no use for this compact now. Get rid of it for me. If you don't mind me keeping it, I'll add it to my collection. Anyway, cheers. What do we drink to? To 2 pairs of blue eyes. And Grandpa. That was a neat little story. To your life. The AI one was kind of basic and boring, and all I got was a cherry pie out of it, but I like that one. I wonder if that compact is anywhere in the motel. Maybe. Probably not, but maybe.